Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Desi Nur Aini Lakutu. I'm studying at the State University of Gorontalo from the Department of Chemistry, Study Program Chemistry Education Class B. This time I will explain the result of the practicum module synthesis of calcium sulfate from limestone. Title: Synthesis of calcium sulfate from limestone. Objectives: study the synthesis of calcium sulfate limestone. Literature review: calcium carbonates are one of the most abundant minerals in the Earth's crust. They occur in the form of limestone and chalk, formed from fossils, and marble, formed from the metamorphosis of sedimentary rock. Calcium sulfate is one of several sulfate scales and is also called gypsum. Like it can form either as a result of mixing dissimilar water or naturally as a result of change in the temperature as the water travels from the subsurface to the surface treating facility. Methods, tools and materials. Tools category 1, evaporation cup, measuring flask, drop pipette, sieve, beaker glass, Erlenmeyer, test tube, spatula, mortar, watch glass, spray bottle, glass stirrer, and reagent bottle. And category 2, oven, foam hood, distillation apparatus, analytical balance, furnace, and vacuum filter. Materials name: limestone, chloric acid, aqueous, potassium thicyanate, sulfuric acid, natrium carbonate, nitric acid, and sodium oxalate. Experimental work scheme: the first, smooth limestone and the shifting, weighing 2.0 gram of already crushed limestone, one smooth approximately 100 mesh. Heat in the furnace at 900 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. Soak powder pentanuran result with 50 ml aqueous, 25 ml of 1 molar HCl for 15 minutes while stirring. Concentrate aqua solution by means of heat. Vaporize a solution not to precipitate is formed. When formed, stop heating and add aqueous drop until the hours anymore. Add drop by drop 1 molar sulfuric acid while stirring until it formed a solid while. Help with a coolant if necessary. Filter the sediment that formed and then pat dry. The next qualitative text: dissolving solid calcium sulfate in 20 ml sulfuric acid solution. The last, add 3 drops of 1 molar potassium thicyanate. Result: the first, weighed out 2 grams of polished limestone. Observation: limestone in the shape of a powder. Next, heating in a furnace 900 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. Observation: white limestone. Next, soaking 50 ml of aqueous and 25 ml of HCl 1 molar for minutes while stirring. Observation: a bright gray solution. Next, filter solution. Observation: filtrate, clear color, residue light gray. Defining by evaporation keeps sluts formed on the white. Observation: solution is colorless. Treatment: adding by drops sulfuric acid while stirring until formed on the white. Observation: white deposit forming. The next, mentoring a sedimentary plant. Observation: filtrate, clear color, residue white. Draining the boiled up. Observation: white navy. And weighing on bake format. Observation: heavy solid 0.6912. In the next qualitative test, result dissolve a few synthesis solid in sulfuric acid and a few drops of KSCN 1 molar. Observation: dissolved solid solution become pink. Next, dissolving lead solids by 10 ml nitric acid 1 molar and a few drops of natrium carbonate 1 molar. Observation: dissolved solids and a clear color solution with bubbles. Discussion: these experiments involve several stages, including the following stages of sampling, preparation, synthesis, and qualitative tests. The experimental process of taking samples, limestone samples, was taken near the river, the village of Bulit, West city of Gorontalo. The preparation step begins with crushing the limestone first so that the hot limestone evaporates easily, then it is sifted. Being heated, 2 grams of limestone dissolved by 50 ml aqueous and 25 ml HCl 1 molar while mixing continuously for 50 minutes. Then the extract sludge and the filtrate. It is concentrated by evaporation, but it does not deposit form. Then the filtrate is added with sulfuric acid 1 molar until a while deposit is formed. This while sludge that format is calcium sulfate. Sediment drainer and wake head are produced 0.6912 grams weight of sediment. To the first qualitative test, adding a few drops from sulfuric acid and 10 potassium tiscianate 1 molar to a solution from white to pink with silk. While in a second quantitative test, adding 10 ml of nitric acid solution 1 molar and 50 drops natrium carbonate 1 molar of bubbles. Conclusion: based on the experiment carried out, it can be concluded that limestone is used in making calcium sulfate because calcium levels on limestone are very high, and the weight of the calcium sulfate 3.1279. Thank you.